Welcome everyone, it's Glacier Guy, rocking the Glacier as always. It is almost midnight, and I have a question for every one of you. What should my next project be? Let's get into it. I have about 14 options on the table as to what to start or finish, depending on how you look at it, after I finish my Catachans. As far as the Catachans are concerned, I'm going to finish up some mud work on that the tanks treads before I go to bed. And then I have one more Hellhound, and then 4 Valkyries, 2 platoon commanders, and then about 15 Militarum Tempestus. And then the Catachans will be at 2,000 points on the nose, and they'll be done. Because without the Militarum Tempestus, they're at like 1710 or something like that. So I was like, whatever, we'll throw them in there. Because the Tempestus drop in, I think it was cool. So I'm trying to keep this video shorter. I ranted and it was like 40 minutes. So let's just get into it. Let me see what we got. So I took a bunch of still shots of projects that I have in that are in various stages, and we're gonna try to get like a minute on each of them or less. All right, boop. All right, here we go. Yeah, this guy. The flavor. It just exudes flavor. Before I get into it, I really haven't. I haven't played since 2014, so I mostly paint based upon things I think are cool, and I think the Fallen are really cool from like a lore's perspective. So I threw my money at it, and this is what I got. We have Cyphus. We've got 3 squads. So there's 2 detachments, 3 squads of Fallen in 1 detachment. I used Mark III Space Marines. I'm using the Dark Angel shoulder pads from Horus Heresy and the Dark Angel Legion heads from Horus Heresy. There's 30 of each, so they match all the squads. 1 Chaos Space Marine Vindicator in the back, and that is not the Chaos Vindicator. We have a Phobos Librarian acting as a Chaos Sorcerer because he's looking pretty cloak and daggers to begin with. And so we have Cyphus, the Librarian, or the Sorcerer, and the Mark III Space Marines in 1 special detachment for the Fallen. And those are going to be great. I'm going to paint them. The whole army is going to be painted Horus Heresy color schemes with black, silver, red, and white. Gonna stay away from gold. I'm going to stay away from gold as much as possible because I don't know if I'm going to make the Chaos Space Marine detachment. I don't know if I'm going to play them as Alpha Legion. No, not Alpha Legion. What do they call them? Oh, I forgot what they call them. Anyways, whatever the Abaddon's main legion is, the Chaos Undivided Legion, because I haven't picked a legion, and I don't want their. I don't know how I'm going to play them rules wise, but points wise, they all come out the same. We have Chaos Lord, Massive Execution, Dark Apostle, 3 squads of Chaos Space Marines, 2 squads of Havocs, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. This comes out to just about 2,000 points. Let me know what you would add to make 3,000, but let's move on. We don't got a lot of time. Ooh, whoops, got to click the wrong button. All right, here we go. We have a lot of guard. Just laying it out there. This is a almost completely full metal army. Pretty sure it's a full metal army of Valhallans. We got Yarick in there. We got three different heavy weapon teams. We got a whole host of conscripts. We got 3 infantry squads. That red, beautiful, pops. It's great. It's actually not too hard to paint. I want a really simple color scheme to denote the idea that these guys are just playing. They're running out of money. They don't got all resources. I want a very simple color scheme, and the idea of just dumping everything in red. I don't know. It worked for me. I didn't want to paint them gray or white or whatever. That Baneblade's going to be a Stormlord. It can take 40 troops. We're going to throw those 30 conscripts in there. Throw some of those characters in there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Because I think that that pistol he has scares the conscripts so they don't flee. Something like that. Anyways, 4 Chimeras. We need the 4 Chimeras. We need to get these guys on the battlefield. We're going to take those Chimeras. Probably heavy bolter on everything and whatever. So we're going good. If you want the Valhallans, smash that like button for the Valhallans. Put down the description below. Whatever your army you want to see, just put that comment down below. Another guard army, another one, Vostroyans. Also great. 4 infantry squads with las cannons and plasma guns. We got 2. We got a platoon commander, It's the old character, which they don't have him in the game anymore, but it's his model. It's got like a plasma pistol and a power fist. Actually, it's pretty beefy. With his command squad, and then we have another platoon commander with a power fist and a last pistol. With his command squad with 4 flamers, we got some special weapon detachments. We're good to go. It's going to be beefy. We're taking 3 Tauroxes. We're stealing 3 Tauroxes from those Militarum Tempestus starter sets. Taking those 3 Tauroxes, throwing those tracks away, tossing some wheels on there from Victoria Miniatures, not sponsored. We're stealing 3 Lehman Russes from that Apocalypse starter set. We're gonna take one as a tank commander, and the other 2 are gonna be the Plasma Nova Cannon with the Plasma Sponsons, and I think Las Cannon belly gun. Either way, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be mint. If you want the Vostroyans, type of Vostroyans down below. Moving on. 5,000 points of Cadians. All of them mechanized, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're all riding around a Chimera. We've got a Supreme Heavy detachment with a Baneblade. That Baneblade can, surprisingly enough, be magnetized into all 8 variants. I got a video on that on my channel. It's actually one of my most watched videos on how to make the Octoblade. It was made probably 5 years ago. I apologize for the quality, but that is the model from that video. I have not painted it yet. My apologies. I think run him as a Baneblade. I think he's cool. 2 Vindicators, or Macarius Vanquishers, not Vindicators. We do have 1 Vindicator. But 2 of the Macarius Vanquishers from Forge World. They're looking sweet. Everything else is in Chimeras. It's a lot of infantry. Yeah, it's a lot of mess. It's a lot of soup. Not soup. It's a lot of just vehicles, and they're all going to be green for the most part, except for the 2 Vendettas. Those are going to be blue. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, if you want to see the Cadians, just let me know. Just let me know if you want to see the Cadians. It's a lot of Cadians, but surprisingly, it's mostly a lot of vehicles. Not as much infantry. I could probably get through the infantry in a month or so. Not sure about the vehicles. They're going to take a lot longer. I do have the airbrush, but I don't know. I might actually just use spray green. No, we're definitely going to use the airbrush on these guys. Yeah, if you want to see the Cadians, type down Cadians. Death Guard. If you want to see Death Guard, I do my Death Guard in pink with a lot of bone. So it's mostly pink, bone, and silver with blue. So it's weird. It's almost as if Tzeentch took over Death Guard. But either way, it's Death Guard. It's mostly from the Dark Imperium starter set, as well as the heroes, the level 3 heroes that were in Japan. I was fortunate enough to be in Japan for the heroes release of Series 1, 2, and 3. And then I just realized that that's actually a paint set because I bought 2 of them. The model that's in there is actually way on the far left in that other squad, and he's not actually with those Plague Marines. He's just kind of sitting there. But yeah, they're going to be pink. So if you want to see pink Death Guard, type in Death Guard. Tau. This is blue Farsight. If you see him right there, he's looking great. I think he looks awesome. It's just over 2,000 points. I'm trying to figure out where to save points on it. Probably take out some of the drones. It's got Devilfish. It's got 3 squads of Fire Warriors. It's got a whole bunch of suits. It's got the 8. So if you've never seen the 8 before, I've never seen the 8s ever. So I'm like, I gotta build them. I gotta paint them. I gotta show them off because the 8 is a thematic super heavy detachment. They're just great. It's got a Cold Star Commander as well. It's got all the goodies. If you want to see Farsight and you want to see him blue and you want to see him on some lovely resin bases, hit that like button. Type Tau, type Farsight, put them in the below. Militarum Tempestus. If you want to see 1,500 points of Militarum Tempestus, put them down too. I don't have those bases that they're on. I don't have 30 more of those bases. Forget where they're from. Not Secret Weapon. They're from the one that's in Europe. They're like a junkyard bases. I'm not gonna wait to order 30 more of those bases for the other Tempestus. So apologies for that. But if you want to see them, if you want to see this full army completely finished, it won't have the Tauroxes in there, and it won't have all the commissars. That's just too many commissars. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see the Militarum Tempestus. If you want to see those Valkyries, those Vendettas done. Let me know. This is a small 500 point unit, Praetorian Guard. I'm going to paint them slightly differently than the box Praetorian Guard. Probably going to do an alternating white black or really light gray black. So if I do black pants, the helmet's going to be black. If I do white shirt, the pants and the helmet are going to be, or if I do black top. So I just don't want the red and the blue. I want to just do white and black for these with like white, black, gold or whatever. I think it's going to look really good with obviously with like leather and whatever strapping material. Probably leather on those instead of white. I just didn't. I've already done red and I've already done blue a bunch. So yeah, they're gonna be more of a parade. So if you want to see these in that color scheme, they're not. They don't. I'm probably just gonna steal the heavy weapon teams from that box. The tanks are going to a different army. So yeah, if you want to see Praetorian Guard, put Praetorian Guard down there. Same thing with Tallarn. So this is a big artillery army of Tallarn. 2 Demolishers, 3 Chimeras, 6 Basilisks, a Partridge and a Pear Tree, 1 Manticore that's not featured because I ordered it and it's taken a while to ship. They're really it's really hard to get the Manticore orders to stay in order. So if you want to see the Tallarn, these are going to be painted mostly classic. Like the vehicles are mostly just going to be tan. I'm not going to do any camo on the vehicles. And for the infantry, it's mostly going to be like just desert. I'm going to look at some World War II stuff. Maybe do the green splotch pattern that I've seen on some of the older Tallarn. But yeah, so if you want to see these little desert raiders, put the type Tallarn down there. Raptors. These are Raptors Space Marines. These are going to be following the classic Raptors Space Marine color scheme. As you can see, most of these are all old hammer, no Primaris in this army. We have Mark IV task squads. They're looking pretty beefy, pretty sweet. I tried to magnetize them. One of the squads is fully magnetized. It was way too much work. I don't recommend it unless you're playing tournaments. I don't even play. These are just armies that I like to paint. And at some point, I'm thinking about doing a series where I play them against each other in like kind of a, when you play chess by yourself, but playing Warhammer by myself, as more of like a narrative format. So anyways, so if you want to see the Raptors, put Raptors in there. I think these are going to look really cool. They're really thematic. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, let's keep going. And we got Sisters of Battle, and I think these are gonna be great. So we're gonna be doing a purple, green, blue, but a very neon-ish cyberpunk color scheme for them. I think it's gonna look awesome. I don't know if the hair is always gonna be blue. Maybe not. Maybe just for the canoness. But I think it turned out really well. Some people don't like it. I like it. It is that model was done by Den of Imagination. That's when I commissioned it through them. They did a really good job. If you like that color scheme, check out their website. You can see more detailed photos of it. But yeah, if you want to see the Sisters of Battle, it's not a full army. I actually need at least three more Sisters of Battle to make a full. I mean, it's probably a patrol, but I need 2 more troops choices. Is what I'm saying. And but yeah, if you want to see this, let me know. Pick Sisters of Battle. And we got a little bit of Age of Sigmar in here. If you want to see skeleton hordes running through a swamp because they got swamp bases, I specifically bought bases that are shallow that I can fill with water. If you want to see skeletal hordes, you want to see some of that. Mostly classic. I don't know exactly. There's not a lot to them. There's mostly skeletons. Not a big scheme going on here. But if you want to see skeletal hordes, let me know. You can just cite death or skeletons, something down there. It'll work. We got a huge, fat stack of Empire. Yeah, I know. You call them Free Guild. You call them Free Peoples. Whatever you want to call them. I'm still calling them Empire. I still got Karl Franz in here. We still got great swords. And we're fighting for Reichland. Well, okay, not exactly. Okay, so Reichland is a very specific color scheme. I wasn't a huge fan of the Reichland color scheme, mostly because it had white in it. I'm really terrified of white. I don't like doing white a lot. I know I just said I was going to do white in the Praetorian Guard. When I bought this army, I did a bunch of test painted models. They're not white. They're like khaki, blue, red. They look nice though. Don't worry about it. They're going to look nice. This is going to be a nice Empire army. If you want to see Empire on round bases for Age of Sigmar, they are free guild playable. It's just about 2,000 points ish, whatever. It's got all your good stuff. It's got your steam tanks in it. It's got your griffins in it. It's got your demigryph knights in it. It's got a whole bunch of handgunners. It's good. It's got artillery. You won't be disappointed if you pick Empire. Slaves of Darkness, not a full army. This is all I got. Well, no, this I got the Ravagers, but they're not a lot of models. But if you want to see me do Slaves of Darkness, cool. I apologize if I ruin Archaon. I apologize. This is one of the few armies I'm probably going to just follow the box art as best as I can. Ish. I don't really like black on the skin though. On the armor, the shield's black, fine, but I don't really know if I like black on the dragon for the skin, for like the scale. I might choose a different color, maybe a purple. Anyways. But yeah, if you want to see me do this, that's it. So this is pretty much the end of the video. Whatever army project you want me to do after the Catachans, just type a comment down below. I'm probably gonna also throw pictures up on on Facebook for different and like on the 40K Facebook page. Probably gonna throw a poll up there. Probably gonna throw a poll up on a bunch of different places and ask a bunch of other people. But and then we'll come back together and I'll let you know in like a week or so which one I've decided to go on in like the next like update video at some point. I'm trying to get those Catachans done though, because those are gonna look. Anyways, that'll be it. And have a great one. Goodbye.